Today I've got a new tutorial for you guys. I've gotten so many requests for the updated version of blogger and model Mariano Di Vaio. And Mariano, thank you so much for promoting my last haircut tutorial inspired by you. And now I've got a new one, and I think you are really going to love this. So thank you all for the requests, and I am ready to go. Let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to buzz this from about right here down, and we're going to do on this side, the other side, and into the back. Now what's going to happen is this here is somewhat disconnected here, but it does kind of blend in through here, going shorter to longer. So it's quite a unique look. So I'm going to start with probably a number 3 3/4 guard. This is the blade right here, and this is the clipper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here, go about right here, and then continue on this side, and thread the back. Now I just want to drop it down 1 guard shorter to a 3.5, just around the edges here, just to make it a little bit tighter and neater throughout the hairline at the bottom here. Alright, so now I've sectioned this off in the top here, pushed this all forward, and now I'm going to start right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually bring this down to where we cut the buzzers up to. Alright, and all we're going to do is we're going to come in with our comb. There's the guide from underneath right there from where we left off with the clippers. And we're just going to cut it to there, all right, which will allow this to blend in through here, all right, but we're also maintaining some length going up this way, okay. So next section, bring it down. There's the guide right there from underneath, and we're going to cut this straight across like that, all right. Now watch what this is doing. It's leaving some length in through here as we get up towards the top. So let's continue to do this throughout the back as well. And then you can just slightly use scissor over comb right in through here just to blend it up like this. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow us to go shorter to longer. So now we're on the very, very top. Bring it down here again to this one point. And as you can see, it's longer here. But what happens is as we brush it up this way and go back, it goes shorter, and you can see it blends in. All right. Now, obviously, you always want to do any little touch-ups in through here. If you need to, doing scissor over comb, just to make sure it has a nice blend and a nice flow to it. But that's how you make that connection from going shorter into longer on top. All right. Same thing with the back. Bringing it down like this. There you see the line that we cut from before. And now we're just using scissor over comb. And now we're going to jump to the other side right here. Okay. And do the same thing. All right. Push this out of the way. There's our guide from before underneath. We'll come in like that, and we'll cut it right off, okay? Next section, bring it down, and cut. All right, so we're over-directing everything to this one point, just like this. And do it section by section so it's not too thick, so you can really see, what's working. So you're not cutting, too much hair at one time. You can see the guide underneath. And don't forget, as you cut it, you can blend up this way using scissor over comb like that, all right? So just continue to finish this up to where both sides are complete, and you've got the length on top and it's got a nice blend to it. All right. So I'm going to finish this up into here. Make sure this has a nice connection, and you can see how I'm doing that. I'm just raising it up like this. Once I'm done and I feel comfortable with this, then we'll move into the other half of the head on top. All right. Now we're coming in through the front half here. And what I want to do is the same thing, except we're going to cut this down on an angle. All right, so we're going to lock in here. There's the guide from underneath, and here's the guide from this side right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down like this, leaving this front longer, okay? This way it allows it to go back. Then you can comb it down, and you can do any sort of blending that you want right in through here, okay? Same thing, comb it down. Here, now we're on the pretty much almost the very, very top. There's the guide right there, and we're going to come down like this, okay? Then we're going to be working into the front. Now we're in the front corner, and we're going to be leaving this a bit longer, as you can see here, okay? Just for that added protection and that length that we need in order for it to go back like this. Okay, so bring all this down in through here. Make sure it has a nice even flow to it like this. It's a great way to make sure it's not too heavy, and then you can work your way upwards like this. Now do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll double check when we're on the top here. All right, the top, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna comb this straight across like this, bring it straight up, and I'm just gonna even it out right in through the top here like this. All right, I just want to go over this with you guys. So I've done a lot of tweaking and reshaping on this. This is probably about where the front comes, and as you can see, it comes all the way down to the tip of the nose here. So it is relatively longer in front. I've left this obviously a lot longer right into the front, so it's got enough room to slick back like this. But I did my best in connecting this, as you can see here, so it's kind of blended in through the sides here like this, and also in the back as well. All right, going on both sides. So I use about a 3.5, a 3 3/4 here, and then blend this all in by hand, all right, as best I can, but still maintaining some length on top. So this is not the easiest haircut if you're doing this yourself, but it's kind of longer in the front and then all blends in through here. So a little bit of disconnection in through the front here, but this is all pretty much blended in throughout the sides. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow dry it, and then we'll get some nice volume in through here. Now the best way to get volume in through here is to lift from the scalp when you're blow drying. So you want to lift up like this and then blow dry from the roots and then rake it back like this with your hands. Mamma mia, this came out exactly like his hair. It looks awesome. I'm just going to spin this around. Now I do want to trim up the beard a little bit shorter. It is kind of cool as it does have a beard. And you can get these mannequins at hairartproducts.com. And I love working with these mannequins because they're the best, I think, out there. So as you can see here, it's got a beautiful blend going in this way, and it's connected, but also got that volume right in through here, as you see on this side. And I brush this all back, so it's connected, but a little bit disconnected right in through here. All right, so but it's got a beautiful blend to it like this. I use a little bit of mousse to get some volume in through here, and just kind of rake it all back. Now it depends on how you want to style it. You can really, gel it down, make it a little bit tighter and flatter and smoother to the head, but he's known for having, lots of volume in through his hair. So I might just go in with a little bit of a paste into here. Any paste will do, just to kind of finish it off. But let's trim up the beard here and shape it like how he has it. All right, I'm just gonna use a little bit of pomade. This is called Barber's Classic. It's a true pomade, which is kind of like more of a gloss, not really too much hold, but it gives it that nice classic kind of shine, which really helps polish off the look. So I'm just going to run this through like this, work it in through the sides here, and as you can see, it gives it like that nice, really strong finish that gives it a little bit more of that kind of masculine, lived-in look. So I think this came out absolutely amazing. And Mariano, if you see this, I really hope. Oh, guess we've been drinking a little bit, Mariano, or what? If you see this, I really would love if you can share this, man, with everyone. But I've gotten lots of requests for this, and I think this really came out awesome. Well, guys, I had so much fun doing this tutorial, and again, this is really amazing because as you can see here, it's got a beard, and this really does kind of look like him. It's pretty amazing. You can only get this mannequin from hairartproducts.com. I believe this is the Jacob. This is the Jacob mannequin. It comes with the beard. You've seen me do a couple of videos with this, but this is the only way we're going to get this, and I just highly suggest them. So let them know the Salon Guy sent you, hairartproducts.com, and Mariano, if you see this, I hope you enjoy this, man, and hello from the USA, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, subscribe. Every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I'll be releasing videos. So thanks for keeping up my new schedule, and I'll see you guys next time for more tutorials from the Salon Guy.